Are you tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Do you dream of financial freedom, but feel like you're drowning in bills? Well, I'm here to tell you that there's a way out. It's time to take control of your money and start building a brighter future. In this video, I'm going to share with you 10 proven money-saving tips that will help you master your savings and achieve your financial goals. We're going to talk about everything from budgeting and cutting expenses to automating your savings and finding hidden cash flow in your life. The first step to mastering your savings is to create a budget. This is the foundation of financial success. A budget isn't about restricting your freedom. It's about giving you the power to decide where your money goes. It's about making informed choices. Think of it like this. If you were building a house, you wouldn't just start laying bricks without a blueprint, would you? That'd be crazy. The same goes for your finances. Your budget is your financial blueprint. It guides you and keeps you on track. It helps you track your income, expenses, and, most importantly, where you can save. Knowing where your money is going is crucial. There are tons of budgeting methods out there, so find one that works for you. Whether it's detailed or simple, it should fit your lifestyle. You can use the envelope system, a budgeting app, or even a combination of methods, or even just a simple spreadsheet. The key is consistency. Once you have a budget in place, make sure to track your spending regularly. This habit will keep you accountable. This will help you stay on top of your finances and identify any areas where you might be overspending. Adjust as needed to stay within your limits. So, are you ready to take control of your finances and start building a brighter future? Let's do this. Remember, every small step counts towards a secure financial future. Let's talk about those sneaky little budget busters subscriptions. You know what I'm talking about? Those monthly charges for streaming services, gym memberships, subscription boxes, and all that other stuff you probably don't even use that much. Those small recurring expenses might not seem like a big deal individually, but they can add up to hundreds, even thousands of dollars per year. That's money that could be going towards your savings goals, your debt snowball, or even just some fun money that you actually enjoy spending. So here's your challenge. Take a look at your bank statements and identify all of your subscriptions. If you're not getting your money's worth, cancel it. Trust me, your future self will thank you. All right, let's talk about putting your money to work for you. You work hard for your money, so it's time to make your money work hard for you. One of the easiest ways to do this is by using cashback and rewards programs. Think of it this way. Every time you make a purchase, you're essentially voting with your dollars. So why not get rewarded for it? There are tons of great cashback apps and rewards credit cards out there that can help you earn money back on your everyday purchases. Now let me be clear. I'm not saying you should go out and rack up debt just to earn rewards. But if you're already making these purchases anyway, you might as well get some cash back in your pocket. Just make sure you're using your rewards cards responsibly. Pay off your balance in full every month to avoid interest charges, and don't overspend just to chase rewards. Let's be honest, eating out is expensive. I know it's convenient and sometimes it's just plain necessary, but if you're trying to save money, cooking at home is the way to go. Not only does it save you money, but it also gives you the satisfaction of creating something delicious with your own hands. Think about it. How much do you spend on a typical meal when you eat out? The costs can add up quickly, especially if you're dining out multiple times a week. Now compare that to the cost of making a similar meal at home. The difference is often staggering. Chances are you could be saving a significant amount of money just by cooking more often. Imagine what you could do with all that extra cash. Plus, cooking at home is usually healthier than eating out. You can choose fresh, wholesome ingredients and avoid the unhealthy additives. You have more control over the ingredients, and you can avoid all the added salt, sugar, and fat that's often found in restaurant food. This means you can tailor your meals to your dietary needs and preferences. Cooking at home doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. With a little practice, you can whip up meals in no time. There are tons of quick and easy recipes out there that you can make in 30 minutes or less. From stir-fries to salads, the options are endless. One of the best ways to make cooking at home easier is to plan your meals in advance. This helps you stay organized and reduces the stress of last-minute cooking. Spend some time on the weekend planning out your meals for the week, make a grocery list, and stick to it. This way, you'll have everything you need on hand and can avoid unnecessary trips to the store. Have you ever gone to the grocery store for a gallon of milk and come out with a cart full of stuff you didn't even know you needed? Yeah, me too. It's a common scenario for many of us. We walk in with a simple intention and walk out with bags full of items we never planned to buy. That's why it's so important to shop with a list. A list acts as your roadmap, guiding you through the aisles and helping you stay on track. When you shop without a list, you're more likely to make impulse purchases, those tempting items that catch your eye in the checkout aisle. These are strategically placed to lure you into buying things you don't really need. A shopping list helps you stay focused and avoid those unnecessary purchases. It keeps you disciplined and ensures you only buy what you truly need. Before you head to the store, take some time to plan out your meals for the week and make a list of everything you need. This not only saves time, but also helps you stick to a budget. And here's a pro tip: stick to your list like glue. It might be tempting to stray, but remember, your list is your best friend in the store. Don't let those tempting displays and strategically placed items sway you from your mission. Stay strong and focused. By shopping with a list, you'll not only save money, but you'll also waste less food. You'll buy only what you need, which means less food going bad in your fridge. A list helps you avoid those unnecessary purchases and make the most of the food you buy. So next time you head to the store, make sure you have your list in hand and stick to it. Let's talk about brand names for a minute. We've all been conditioned to think that brand name products are somehow better than their generic counterparts. But here's the truth. In many cases, generic brands are just as good as the name brands, often made in the same factories with the same ingredients. The difference? The price tag. Generic brands often cost significantly less than their brand name counterparts, sometimes even half the price. That's because generic brands don't have the same advertising and marketing costs as the big brands. So, next time you're at the store, take a look at the generic options. You might be surprised at how much money you can save without sacrificing quality. One of the best things you can do for your financial future is to automate your savings. Think of it like this. If you had to manually transfer money to your savings account every month, how likely are you to actually do it? Life gets busy, and it's easy to let things like saving slip our minds. But when you automate your savings, you're taking the human element out of the equation. You're essentially putting your savings on autopilot. You set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account every month or every paycheck. The key is to make it automatic so you don't even have to think about it. And the best part? You'll be amazed at how quickly your savings will grow when you're consistently putting money away, even if it's just a small amount each month. Let's talk about those pesky energy bills. They seem to keep going up and up, don't they? But the good news is that there are some simple things you can do to reduce your energy consumption and save money on your utility bills. First and foremost, let's talk about your thermostat. During the winter, turn your thermostat down a few degrees, especially when you're sleeping or away from home. And during the summer, resist the urge to crank the AC down to Arctic temperatures. Make the switch to energy-efficient LED light bulbs. They might cost a bit more upfront, but they last much longer and use significantly less energy than traditional incandescent bulbs. Unplug those chargers, power down your computer at night, and make sure your appliances aren't using energy when they're not in use. Let's be honest, we all have stuff we don't need. Clothes we never wear, gadgets we never use, books we've already read. They're all just taking up space in our homes. But here's the thing. One person's trash is another person's treasure. That stuff you're not using could be worth some serious cash. So why not declutter your home and pad your wallet at the same time? Go through your closets, your attic, your garage, anywhere you might be storing unused items, and see what you can get rid of. Once you've gathered up your unwanted items, there are a few different ways to sell them. Not only will you make some extra cash, but you'll also free up some space in your home. It's a win-win. Big purchases like cars, appliances, and vacations can put a serious dent in your savings if you're not careful. That's why it's so important to plan these purchases in advance and avoid making rash decisions. Before you even think about whipping out your credit card, take some time to research your options and compare prices. Don't just settle for the first thing you see. Shop around, read reviews, and make sure you're getting the best possible deal. Another important tip: don't let emotions dictate your spending. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a big purchase, but it's important to stay rational and make sure it fits within your budget. By planning your purchases in advance and taking the time to research your options, you can save yourself a lot of money and avoid buyer's remorse. So there you have it, 10 proven money-saving tips that can help you master your savings and achieve your financial goals. Remember, it's not about depriving yourself, it's about making smart choices with your money so you can live a life you love. Implement these tips into your life and watch as your financial situation transforms. You deserve to live a life of financial freedom, and it all starts with taking control of your money. Now go out there and make it happen.